Welcome back. March is reading month, obviously. A whole month dedicated to getting your kids excited about diving into books. And joining me this morning is the author Maria Dismondy. She has just written her 8th book. It's called The Jelly Donut Difference, and it's a perfect choice for the kiddos with lots of good lessons. So good morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Love having you. So real quick, let's talk about this book. And it has a little bit of a great message focused from me to we.
Yeah, so all of my books have some type of a lesson through a fun story. And this story is about a brother and sister who are arguing and who's trying to get first and you took my toy. A lot of arguing, a lot of focusing on themselves.
Yeah.
And the minute they transform and shift their focus from me to we and they start thinking about someone else, which in this story is a lonely neighbor, they see their relationship transform, and there's a lot more happiness in their household, and there's a lot more happiness in their neighbor's life too, because they're paying it forward.
And that's what I like about all your books. They all have a great lesson in them for kids. Tell me a little bit about life skills. That's what you're kind of going towards now with your 8th book here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last couple of years I've actually been in a parent book study, and out of the books that we've been reading, like 6 out of 8 of the books are all talking about how our college graduates are now exiting college and they're going into the workforce and they're lacking in important skills like communication and problem solving. And Career Builder did a survey, and 52% of the employees said yes. We are seeing that 52% of these college students are not ready. They're coming in and they can't even communicate with each other. So I have found that through research, we have to teach our children at an early age. And as parents and as educators, it's our job to really focus on this.
Yeah.
So how can we do this in a fun way? Because you cannot sit your kids down and say, okay, this is how to communicate.
Yeah.
So the first thing is be intentional about the books that you're choosing. Choose really fun books for your kids that teach a lesson, and ask your kids questions.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, we just read The Jelly Donut Difference. How were the brother and sister working together? How were they being part of a team?
Yeah.
And what does being part of a team look like in our family? So really taking the message from the book and then bringing it into their own lives.
I like that.
Yeah, that's one way. And then there's other fun ways to do it too. It's not just through books, but it's also through different things you can do in your home. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
So this is really fun. You can take a plain old notebook and start writing as soon as your child starts writing. This was my daughter when she was in kindergarten. We started writing letters back and forth.
Aww.
And she just puts it right next to my nightstand, and then it's my turn to write back. So it's a communication. This is the life skill of communication.
Anything that's on
anything.
mind,
so for example, here she wrote, "Hi Mama, how was your day? Yes or no?"
Oh.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's really sweet, you know? And then here she wrote, "I love me."
Yes.
So it's just a form of communication, teaching children what they can do back and forth, and it's a good way for you to connect with your child. That's an essential skill.
I like that.
Another essential skill is creativity. So one thing we have to do for our children is actually allow time for them to be bored so that they can create.
I totally agree to this, because sometimes I do that with my kids. I'm like, you guys figure it out. There's no TV right now. We're not having snack time. Like, do you have toys? And figure it out.
Yeah, so it doesn't always have to be a book that teaches. What about a knock-knock joke? Are you ready?
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Just a couple more minutes. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Queen.
Queen who?
Clean up your room.
Oh.
Yeah, so just bringing in something else through children's literature, make it fun, and teach essential skills: creativity, motivation, teamwork, and communication.
Always nice to see you.
Thank you.
Such great tips. And you have an upcoming book signing. That's April 1st, 11 to 12:30 at Big B Coffee in Commerce Township. Wow, you're going to be busy on April 1st, too, from 2 to 3 at Barnes & Noble in Allen Park. April 2nd, 11 to 1, the Donut Park in Southfield. Well, congratulations again on all your success, and come back to us anytime.
Thank you. Thanks so much, everyone.
All right, Mario.
Oh, Jessica, there's